The Ontario Greenhouse Vegetable Growers and the Greater Essex County District School Board, working together for young people in our community. We all know that we're supposed to eat right and make healthy choices in our daily diets, but that might not always happen.
As a teacher, I do notice the difference between students who come to school and have eaten breakfast and the kids that don't, in the level of their productivity. They're able to concentrate more, they have more energy, and it does control your hunger later in the day because you're not so hungry and you're not going to reach for something that's quick and easy and maybe higher in fat or in sodium. You might make a healthier choice. The average teen should have about 1,100 milligrams of sodium a day, and the average fast food burger has about 1,400 milligrams of sodium. If you're eating that every day or eating two, some students have two for lunch, you're eating way more than the amount of sodium that your body can consume, which can lead to hypertension, high blood pressure, dehydration even. Your water intake is very important, at least 8 glasses a day. It's a no-calorie way to quench your thirst. The average teen should have 40 grams of sugar a day. That's the limit. And there's 40 grams of sugar in a half a can of pop. Some teens drink more than 1 can of pop a day. And I believe that's what's causing the high level of diabetes in our youth today. So limiting pop, juices, watering down juices, limiting processed foods. Processed foods are high in calories, fat, sugar, sodium, everything that's bad for us. They're quick and easy, but not so healthy for us. Also just eating from the rainbow from the Canada's Food Guide, just including something from every group will keep your meals balanced and keep you healthy and maintain a healthy weight.
The food guide has been revamped a few years ago, and they've expanded it and they made a good job of making it more personable and understanding what a serving size is for a toddler compared to what a serving size would be for a young athlete, and giving you more variety and recognizing that there are certain nutrients in the past that we've neglected to pay attention to, like omega-3 fatty acids in fish. So they're encouraging us to have more fish. The vitamin D and where we can find it in certain foods. So we're encouraging that in the food guide and in the foods we would have, as well as outlining a few meal examples for people so that they have an understanding of how all those serving sizes could actually make sense and fit into their typical eating habits in a day.
Eating healthy is not hard, and they really think that it's a lot of work. If they just look at it in terms of colors, textures, including all kinds of different colors and textures on your plate at one time, you're likely to hit every food group in one meal. Crunchy, smooth, green, yellows, reds. You're likely to hit all the food groups. And the Canada's Food Guide recommends eating at least 1 dark vegetable or orange vegetable a day. So if you keep your plate colorful, you can get all the vitamins and minerals your body needs daily.
If you've decided to make mac and cheese, change it up a little bit. You're still gotta boil the noodles, add sauteed veggies to it instead. Another option is soup. Use veggies in your soup instead. You've gotta boil the water, you've gotta add your chicken base. Make it a vegetable soup.
To make a change, you don't want to give up something, but you want to incorporate something healthier first. And usually the habit will kick in if we're not feeling deprived. And if we start to make habits that are quick and convenient, like crackers or baked goods or chips or sandwiches, they tend to take away from balancing it with the vegetables and fruits, because we tend to think of that's too much labor intense. We won't pull out the carrots and peel them and eat them. But if mom or dad had a tray of vegetables and they were right in the refrigerator and they felt like munching on something, there's a better chance that kids will start to eat healthier if they're available and convenient, and it's a matter of just opening it up and helping themselves to it. When the mindset for a whole population in a school is, let's see if we could eat healthier for a month, everybody is. So it motivates the kids to try to do that as well. With the way our teens' lifestyle is and they're so busy, carrying foods around can be easier. And what I have found that worked for me is cutting up peppers and slicing them, putting them in a little Ziploc bag, keeping them in the refrigerator, maybe making a few of them so through the week they're always available and we don't always have to be prepping. What I love about peppers is not only are they low in calories, but they're really high in vitamin A and vitamin C. And what usually happens when we eat things that are not as sweet is our cravings for sweet will start to drop.
Consumers nowadays, I think, are looking for healthier alternatives to junk food and vending machines. They're turning, of course, to vegetables because we know the nutritional value of vegetables. They're high in almost every nutrient you can think of, and low in calories and no fat. They're just so healthy for you. So the grape tomato, of course, filled that niche perfectly. More recently, of course, we're seeing the small cucumbers, the mini cucumbers, usually packed 5 or 6 to a package, but they're about half or a third the size of a regular traditional cucumber, and yet you can take them to work with you or have them as a snack for a break or to school, of course. A great snacking food, and again, high in vitamins and nutrition.
What I love to do is keep a vegetable tray around and make dips. Could be a creamy salad dressing as a dip for your vegetables, or hummus. Anything that you find is comfortable to dip and portable enough. It's all about the packaging. So when you can pre-package them, put them in the refrigerator, and then carry them with you. The more we push and put out there the healthier foods that are locally grown, not only is it making the kids healthier, and it creates habits down the road as they become adults and reducing their risks of chronic illnesses. We're also supporting our local farmers. We're also supporting the fact that there'll probably be a lot less illnesses and productivity in our careers that are going to be better.
The importance of proper nutrition is vital in our daily lives. Making wise choices for our future and knowing that opportunities exist for us to make changes in our communities helps us take control of our health and well-being. This project is funded in part by Ontario Agri-Food Education.